Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hi everyone! How are you? Welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm Miss Richfield 1981, your hostess, and I bring you happy Heidi-O from the friendly citizens and responsible merchants in Richfield. That's my hometown here in Minnesota, where butter is a spice and gravy is a beverage. The gentleman I have with me this evening is Lewis the cat. And Lewis has been extra friendly today. And I don't know why, but there could be a little reason in this little dish right here. See, I can't even hardly show you because look at what I remembered this week. That's right. Mommy has a wiener. This week, Mommy has a wiener. And so she's also got a friend. But actually, we're friends all the time. He's the best cat I've ever had in my entire life. I also have another beautiful cat who's a little bit older to himself, Mr. Dusty. He's probably not going to be joining us. He already came for his little treats and probably went back to bed. So anyway, I want to welcome you. And of course, you know, this is, those of you who've been with us before, that this is Bingo 45. We are counting the bingos. 45 this week. Isn't that something? 45 since our very first bingo when we started, when the whole Chlamydia 19 thing really hit and was real popular. And anyway, and then this week it's Broken Resolution Bingo. Broken Resolution Bingo. And so I am wearing my workout outfit. Look at this. I know. Woo! I got the little chimp. He's ready. And we are working out. Yeah, when we're love is for sale. So I have this on tonight because I'm not wearing it to work out. Yeah, and on the promo, it did say I was going to have a new package of Oreos, and I already ate that second package, so I didn't buy a third package yet, but I will. Anyway, I'm going to be eating part of the wiener tonight, I think, just trying to stay healthy, make some healthy choices starting now. But we're going to talk a little bit about resolutions with my live studio audience, and I have a beautiful studio audience from all over the country, as I always do. And I know we have people coming from here and there. I mean, so bring in my live audience. Let me see the people. There they are. Look at that. And it's a beautiful potpourri of people, of the population of the world. Yes, we try to get a cross-section of people, and we usually end up with this sort of display. So let me start out with the ladies first. So Arnie is and look at Arnie. Oh, and Arnie, you are an arts and crafts fan. I bet, did you make that hat?
I did.
Because
It's used to distract you from my tooth.
Here, you're missing a tooth, Arnie.
Yes, I know.
What happened? Well, don't tell us what happened. We want to find out later. This is how we build suspense and keep people watching. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Arnie's calling from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Yes. Beautiful Fort Lauderdale. Actually, Minnesota's not bad these days. We're like hanging in there. We haven't had those horrible sub-zero temperatures, like 30 degrees. The snow was sort of there and not there. And Doug is sitting right next to Arnie there, hanging with the ladies. He's calling from Miami Beach, but originally from New Rochelle. And his big claim to fame is that he worked at Lord & Taylor in Washington, D.C. So need we say more? We're going to have a ton of questions about that because I can't even walk into Lord & Taylor. They asked me to leave. But I think they're out of business, aren't they anyway? I think they're out of business. So serve them right. Serve them right. I mean, I walk in, and once I see the price tags of things, I usually leave. And then they don't have a ladies 14, in every store. So it's like, why stay? And then John, we've got all our single guys there on the bottom where they like it best. And John is from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And he is going to help us today because he works for Weight Watchers. Which is so cool. I think that is so. Now, do you work for them, John?
I do.
I think it's really wonderful, John. And so we're going to talk to you a little bit about, just our New Year's resolutions. And I'm sure you hear a ton of that. I shouldn't say a ton, actually. Weight Watchers. I know. Sorry, folks. Sorry, ladies. But anyway, but you know what I mean. Lots. We'll just say lots of things. And then right above you is Robin, Rob, Mama Hatch, and Georgia.
Yeah.
And oh God, Lewis finally left. And so look at you. Look fabulous. And Mama, you and I look like
Arnie,
we could be related. I'm just if we did something with that hair, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we could be twins, the two of us. Look at us. We look fabulous, don't we? Oh, gorgeous.
Yes.
So, and you're calling in from from Boston, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've got a Miss and you're from Arizona, but you're in Boston right now.
Yes.
Which is my daughter. Thank God you're in Boston right now and not in Arizona, because Arizona's going, I think they're like California. They're going through a really tough time right now. So good to have Mom with you and all living together and having a lovely time. And you've got your Miss Richfield shirt on. Thank you for the support. And then, and look how cute they all are. Aren't they beautiful? And they're drinkers. They're drinkers. They're all drinkers. So, look at the doggy.
Oh, hello. I didn't know it was that kind of show.
Arnie, I know Arnie is getting a little jealous, actually. I know. Not only does the dog look better, but the dog has all her teeth.
Yeah.
That's the really sad part, Arnie. And then Kelly and Natalie from Exeter, New Hampshire. I have got several pods of people up there in this chlamydia 19 era. We have pods of people that watch me, and I am so tickled that you're back to join us again. You've been guests before, and you were on one of our holiday shows too, weren't you?
We were.
I think. And do you remember who the special guest was that night? I'm trying to remember who the.
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, you picked a good night then. Yes. And well, thank you so much. They're calling from Exeter, and we don't know where in New Hampshire that is because we don't care. I know it's so tiny. I'm sure you can see the rest of New Hampshire if you just look out your window. So anyway, well, thank you so much. As you can see, I still have some holiday lights up because I'm still sort of in a holiday mood. And we're talking about the new year. And quite honestly, I feel like we have a lot to celebrate. I'm kind of excited about the new year. I know we've got this crazy, the sickness is still there, but I just feel hopeful. And part of what I feel hopeful about is that I feel like we're going to be able to continue bingo into this new year, because we weren't sure, like, how long would people come play bingo with me? And I probably would do it, even if no one was watching, but it's more fun when people watch. And so Chris is always with me every week. And we have such a great team of people. Eli is in Philly, and Eli was fabulous, is a they, them, and they handle all of our conversations that go on. And Joe is in Minneapolis, and he handles all our technical stuff. And the reason why we have these beautiful new names that are curved and beautiful on the bottom of the screen, and then my manager takes 15% of everything. And then what do you do, Chris? I can't remember. I've got it written down.
I don't do much these days. I press the bingo numbers. And
the bingo numbers.
So that reminds me, people should be playing to win, because we have these fabulous prizes. We're giving away magnets. And so if you want to win a magnet, you have to head over to playbingobonanza.com to get your cards. We are so generous. We give you 3 cards to play for free for 3 games, lots of chances to win, but you have to be fast and press bingo, because only the first one of them wins.
And you press bingo on the card, right? Right on the.
You can scream it, but we can't hear it, so it's best to press the button.
Right. Yeah. Because I've heard other people say, I didn't exactly know what to do. I had bingo, and then you get it suddenly, and then suddenly it's like they don't know what they're doing. So.
Some people are as pretty as you, but without all the brains, so it's good to go over.
Or all the teeth. In this case, I know.
So
we are scraping the bottom of the barrel tonight. I love that.
That's right.
Everybody's here.
Speaking of scraping the bottom of the barrel and trying to find anyone we can, we are always looking for new friends. And so our ask is, if you're playing in bingo with us, if you can hit the share button, it probably just popped up on your screen, or it's always up there anyways. You can just hit share on Facebook, share it there. Or if you're on Facebook, you can just share the video. And either way you do it, we are going to take one random person at the end before the 3rd game, and they're also going to win a magnet. So you can share either from Facebook or while you're playing, share along. Either way is great. We appreciate it. And then,
and I think, don't they get like 2 magnets, don't they?
Yeah. I think we'll double it up. I mean, why not?
Right?
New year, we can do better this year. So we can double up the magnets.
Right. And so we've got that greetings from Minnesota, where butter is a spice and gravy is a beverage. And then also my red lips to the White House, which reminds me that next week we're going to be having a special inaugural balls bingo.
Right on like the 46th, right? That's our 46th bingo is inaugural.
For the 46th president.
I know, which reminds me, if we happen to know anybody that was like, I don't know, like a school council president or somehow involved in some fabulous way, we would love for you to reach out to Eli, and they'll talk to you about being on the show. You can email Eli at missrichfieldlive@gmail.com. We would love that. So
it could be also like somebody like you, Chris. Chris is a city council person for where is it again?
Will Manor, right down near our friends at Fort Lauderdale. That's right.
Right. It's sort of not Fort Lauderdale. It's sort of a step down, but just a small step down. And it's nice though, because you're representing the community and you're an elected official. So if you know any other elected officials that want to join us, that would be
a great idea. And then, 2 other things real quick. One, they can support us, which include Joe and Eli and Matt, myself and you, by hitting the tip amount at the bottom of the card. We really do appreciate it. It makes all of this beautiful magic possible. So we appreciate you sharing. And then lastly, I cannot be more happy it's Broken Resolution Bingo, because that is my right to skip dry January. I'm officially going to break dry January with this Broken Resolution Bingo. You've given me the license to do it.
Oh, I feel so much better for you.
Thank you.
Because I was worried about you. I thought, how's she gonna make
it through this? I know.
Because you're an elected. You've got so much responsibility, though, Chris. Too.
The bingo responsibility is the most stressful of all of them, to be perfectly honest.
But didn't you say that after the election, it was actually kind of a relief because it was so much.
It's so
much work before.
Yes, it's so much easier now.
Yeah, which I think is great, because I think that is the last job I would want on earth, is be an elected official, because it seems like you have to work day and night, don't you? Aren't people just like every time you leave the house, somebody's badgering you?
I'm grateful for it.
Because I was going to actually see if you could look up some, because we have some potholes right outside, not in my trailer park, because that's our responsibility, but right outside the trailer park on the way in, horrible potholes. So if you know any other elected officials,
maybe I can send a message, work something out.
Yeah. See if you can do that. And our first game now tonight is we usually do regular bingo. Oh geez. Oh my bucket just fell. I just kicked the bucket, sort of. There we go. My used bucket just fell on the floor. There we go. Lewis is helping me tonight. He's an extra special helper. He's an extra special guy. So it's bingo in any direction. We want to remind you, bingo in any direction means any 5 in a row. So it can be 5 in a row across any line, a 5 in a row up and down under any letter, bingo. It can be 5 in a row diagonally. And you want to remember to use your free space, okay? And free space means you're already part way there. You know what I'm saying? So let's get started on bingo, regular bingo. We have, just to make sure everything's fair, we have Ruth, RBG. She's the notorious. She's right here. She's going to keep an eye on things. She always keeps an eye on things here at Bingo Bonanza. And I moved my chair. There we go, right at the wrong time. You know how that goes. I changed my mind right at the wrong time. So here we go. Okay, so now we're going to be calling all the letters. We're going to be rolling down all the letters, all the numbers, because it's bingo in any direction. And I'd like to start out this evening by going back and talking with, but first of all, let me call the first number here before we do anything else. It is G, everybody. G54. G. Oh, look at Lewis is like, I love G54. Look at that G. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. G54. And G54, where are you? Anyway, yeah, anyone older than 50 or 60-ish enjoyed that. So now let's get started. And I want to talk, first of all, I want to go to Robin and Bob and Bobby and Lorraine and the dog and everyone else. Okay. I mean, I don't know how many people are there. It just seemed like a group of you. And I wanted to talk to you first because now Lewis is right here too. Is Georgia still there?
Right here, sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, cute. And is it Georgie or Georgia?
We call her Georgie.
She's a girl. Georgie girl.
It's a girl, though. It's a girl. Oh, 74. Oh, 74. Oh, 74. I think my glove might smell like wiener. I think that could be the issue tonight. So anyway, and so I'm so glad to meet your mom. And my dear, we lost my mother last year. And so it was our first year, and just love your mom. Just spend time with her. And it's so great you can be together because, it goes by so fast. It just seems like, oh, look at that. Brad has said, wee, because if you get the first number, that means you're lucky. Look at other people too. Look at all the people that got the first number. Because if you get the first number when we're playing, that means you're Amber LeMay. Oh my gosh, she's watching too. I guess everybody's here. Okay. G, everybody. G48. G48. G. So anyway, so it's been quite the year though. Now you're in Arizona normally, right, Mom?
Yes, I am.
And I love Arizona. I was in Phoenix for a little bit doing a television pilot one time, years and years ago, and it was 105, but it didn't feel that bad.
No, that's what I say. It's hot.
I had a hot cup of coffee, and I was walking from the the coffee place back to the hotel because that's the kind of hotel I stay in where they don't have coffee at the hotel. Yeah. Because I would have drank any coffee at the hotel. There was no coffee to be had. So G48. In case you think this is all so fancy, G48. So, but actually it was really, and drinking that hot coffee, I get back, I look at the TV, I'm watching the news. It's 105. It's like it didn't feel like 105. What a beautiful place to live, that you can live in warmth and not feel like you're burning up. And were you there for retirement or did you live there while you were working too? Oh, 65. Oh, 65.
No, I was there for retirement.
For retirement?
Yes.
Now, so you were up in the Boston area before that, I bet.
Yes, I lived here in North Reading in Massachusetts.
Oh, is that near Boston? I'm not familiar.
Yeah.
I go to, I spend the summer in Providencetown, which is, I think, Rhode Island, but it's close to you. It's on what they call the Cape, wherever that is. So, 068, everybody, 068. Lewis is getting a lot of screen time tonight. because he wasn't around as much last week. And so I said, listen, you better be there front and center. And I guess he heard me, as it turns out. So anyway, and so now, and then Bob and Bobby.
No, I'm Bobby.
So who's who then?
And this is Bob.
Oh, and then Mom, you're Bobby.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, that must get a little confusing.
Yes, yes, it does.
And how long have you had your mother living there, Robin?
About a month now.
No, 2 months.
How long?
I go back the end of the month.
B2. B2. So say that again. You're going to be there. So you've been there how long?
I've been here a week before Thanksgiving, and I'm leaving the end of January.
Okay, that's not a month. Who said a month?
Right.
Wow. And that's your mother-in-law or your mother?
Well, my mom.
Oh, that's Mom. And so it's.
And I'm going back with her. I'm going back with her.
You're going back with her?
Yes.
What prompted that, pray tell? I-17. How did that happen?
I'm kicking both of them out.
Enough. Yeah, I mean, that's a long time to be living with an extra person in your house, and you can't really go anywhere. So you probably have to cook. Are you cooking for the family?
Yes, I'm cooking, and I'm cleaning, and I'm crocheting.
Laundry.
She crocheted this right here.
That is really. She crocheted that for the dog?
I did.
Was it meant for the dog, or did it not just turn out? Probably your daughter won't wear it, I bet. I-23. Oh, look at that.
She has one for every single day during the winter, a new one.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of amazing, I have to say.
It's kind of like no life.
Do you come up every winter and visit?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Oh, so this isn't just because of the chlamydia.
No.
No, this is like all the time. It's not just because we're in the middle of a national crisis and everyone's dying.
No, when Robin comes out every 3 to 4 months to see me.
Wow. Robin, what type of work do you do that you can get away so much? B3.
I'm an accountant.
Oh, you're an accountant. So you handle the books. All right. Yeah, I go to a great accounting firm in Richfield. It's owned by the Nagurski family. You might have heard of Helen Nagurski, who runs her. She didn't run an accounting thing, but Helen Nagurski runs Pennies from Helen, where she buys things from J.C. Penney's for you. She's your personal shopper. It's Pennies from Helen. Yeah, it's fabulous. And then, but I go to a great accounting firm here, the Nagurskis, and they always got a fire going in the back because they are cooking the books. So I'm telling you, they've always got the stove stoked. Yeah, when they see me coming. I-19. So now hang on, don't go anywhere because I want to bring in Arnie. Because I'm thinking to myself,
I want Mama to make me a dress.
Well, I was thinking that headdress may be the only thing that can really follow this. I mean, we can't have the gals from New Hampshire on. I mean, one of them sells light bulbs. I mean, we can't do that. We have to save them for later. I mean, when you've got someone like fabulous, like Mama on,
Yeah.
you have to think of who else could possibly match that. And I'm thinking, how about that guy with no teeth down south? So what happened? I mean, not that it's all that surprising that you live in Florida and you're missing teeth. But how did that happen? I feel like was it an accident or is it?
I was in New Orleans February of last year for Mardi Gras.
Okay,
and
hang on.
Uh-oh.
N40. N40.
That's my last name.
And N40?
40 is my last name. 40.
It is?
Yes, I'm forever 40.
Shame that doesn't relate to your teeth.
I know.
That's only 39.
I know.
So what happened? You were in New Orleans, and
I was in New Orleans, and I had to. It was Mardi Gras, and I had to make myself a hat. I was there for work, and I didn't have my scissors, so I was cutting the string that I used to.
And you don't crochet, which is.
I know. I was cutting it with my tooth.
Because if you crocheted, gee, hang on a
We have
minute.
a bingo.
So, well, hang up. Yeah, but bingo schmingo. Let's figure out this tooth thing. Enough with bingo. So that isn't what this is about anyway. So this is just a ploy to get us all online to visit. So what happened then? So you were cutting
I was cutting it with my tooth, and then I felt something give. It didn't break the tooth right there, but it broke under the gum, and I was fine. But I had to go see the dentist when I came back home, and they had to dig it out and take it all out. So it's been a year. I get it back next month.
Okay, you do live in Florida. That sounds like healthcare in Florida.
I'm very popular.
This is living in a red state, folks. We'll get the tooth to you in a year when we have time. Exactly. Right. Well, Chris, come on board if you could. Somebody else who lives in Florida. And Chris, we have to find out now who won the bingo.
Our lucky winner for our first game is Rob from Denver, Colorado.
Rob from Denver? I love Denver. Hey, wait a minute now. Let's hear it. Hot dog, we've got a wiener. Play that music.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
And I'm grabbing my balls right now, putting them back in the cage, as you can see. And there we go. We're all good to go. And there we go. Fasten that back up. There we go. And move that over a minute so I can visit. Because we want to say thank you to people who not only join us, but also people that share. And I know we're really encouraging people to share, because the more you tell other people about it, the more people try it out, and then we get more people to play. And you know how it goes. Sometimes people get busy and they can't play every week. And, so if you don't play, we need someone to take your place. So share, and you do that. How do they do that, Chris?
So 2 ways they can do that. They can hit share on Facebook if they're playing along on their card, or if they're on Facebook, they can just hit the share button. Either way they do it, sharing is caring. We love it.
And that's so helpful. And just bring some new folks in. We love that. We've just had such good response from people that we thought, let's remind people as we go along. And of course, we'll be picking of all the people that share. Somebody's going to get a magnet set. We also want to say thank you to people who are so generous with us. And we can't thank everybody every week. But we pick out the people who share financially with us and tip us each week. And we've developed a little club. And it's called the Bingo Boosters. And we have 2 tiers to the Bingo Boosters. We have the Golden Tiara Club, as well as just the regular Bingo Boosters. And our Tiara Club this week is headed up by Judy McNamara of Minneapolis, who, by chance, is in Arizona right now. Judy's in Arizona. We just talked to her the other day. And she'll be coming back to Minnesota later, but she winters in Arizona in the beautiful weather there in Scottsdale, which is nicer than where Mama lives. And then Dan Delaney in Minneapolis, also very generous. Paul Goodman, thank you so much, from Plantsville, Connecticut. He is one of our guys. He and his partner watch each week and have been so generous with us. But then we also have other people to thank too, Chris. Who's that?
So we got to thank Jeff Bader and Tim Irving from New Orleans. Maybe they've seen part of Arnie's tooth that was apparently left there. Tony Sowers from Rehoboth Beach. Wendy Joels from Provincetown. We love Provincetown. And Gary Gill from Alpharetta, Georgia. Doug from New Rochelle. And then Thomas Rubeck. We don't know where he's from, but he's fabulous wherever that may be.
Oh, we love that. Well, this week we have our winner spinner, as you can see, and it has many different things on it this week. Now we're talking about resolutions, and I see that we have someone with money and time. Money and time. Isn't that interesting? And then there's someone here, there's time flying. Time is flying away. This one shows, it looks like somebody on a scale who is running away from the scale. I've certainly done that before. And then we also have a piggy bank. Someone's giving to the piggy bank. And Lewis, yes! So we're going to spin the spinner winner, and we're going to find out what question we're going to ask you tonight. Ooh, look at Chris. Does it have anything to do with money and time? Our question today.
It certainly does. I mean, I think we covered all of that, because the question is, what was your resolution about? Was it about diet, money, time, or something else? And if it was something else, you've got to tell us in the chat what it is, and we'll put some of our favorites up.
Yeah, you have to tell us in the chat if it's something else that you made the resolution, or maybe you didn't make a resolution. I mean, we want to know that too. And one of our people that we can talk to about this is John from Fort Lauderdale, and John works with Weight Watchers. And actually, John is a friend of my manager's, or knows my manager, and my manager
doesn't have friends.
It would be great to talk with John because he works with Weight Watchers, and there's so many people who deal with, well, first of all, a lot of us deal with just that extra weight, and maybe it's not so much weight that people think we're, obnoxiously fat, but it's just weight that we're carrying around. We've been carrying it around for years. We gain a few pounds each year, so the clothes that are 5 years old, we can't even, get up past our hips. And so, but you must deal with a lot of different people at Weight Watchers.
That's right. Yes.
Are you counseling the people, John, or what are you doing there?
I do. I'm a coach in the virtual world. I work in the virtual world like you do.
Oh, really? I don't usually do this. Actually,
I know. Neither do I. But right now we're virtual.
Got us all online. I know. I'm usually live.
Live
but
in a studio.
I know not that this isn't live, clearly.
Yeah.
But tell me, when you talk to people, because you must. Now, people start diets all year long, and join Weight Watchers and there's other diets too. But certainly yours has been around for how many years? I mean, long
55
time.
years. Fun fact.
How many?
55.
Wow.
Fun fact, Jean Nidetch was the foundress in Long Island, New York. Any New York fans out there?
Oh.
Yes, gotta love New York. That's where I was born and raised. And in WW world, we call it now WW. We don't call it Weight Watchers. We focus on our wellness.
I love that we don't say Weight Watchers, because Weight Watchers just sounds like I'm fat, kind of, right? That's sort of like they tell you not to say you're on a diet.
That's right. It's a lifestyle.
Change your relationship to food. And
we accept all lifestyle. That's right.
Yeah. So tell me about what are some of the ways that we can maybe, okay, so like I was going to not eat as much crap, and then I ate that and almost that entire Oreo cookie package. And then, then you feel like, okay, it's over. I have to wait for another year before I can start again. Yeah. So what do you tell people who are, maybe have a bad week?
Or month or year.
Or month or
year. Right.
Okay,
well, we don't have to focus on our weight. Don't focus on your food choices. Focus on your activity. Get out there and move, everybody. Even if it's cold, get out there.
Get out there and move. So don't focus on. So maybe I'm focusing on the wrong thing.
That's right. We have several pillars that we work on, and our mindset too.
And how do you get people over the hump of like not just feeling lots of regret?
Well, it's coming to our workshops week after week. It's coming to get the support. It's coming to have fun too. I mean, we got to have fun with it.
And we're not just pushing WW. We're pushing just
getting healthy living.
Exactly. Because there's other programs, and people probably who go to gyms experience this too. Probably,
absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like, oh my God, I go to the gym, I feel better. And this is from my own.
Isn't that what it's about?
This is my own background. Now, last spring, when the chlamydia 19 was new and popular, I was riding my bike a lot because in Minnesota, we had a beautiful spring. It was a beautiful spring. And so I was able to be out a lot more. And I did find I ate better because I felt like, oh, my goodness, right? And my pants were getting a little loose and, what I'm saying? And my girdle, I was able to, clasp it.
Don't you love when that happens?
One tighter.
Yes.
And then, but I found as my activity, and I didn't even think about that till you just said that right now, it made me just, without even wanting to be eating better, I just ate better.
It happens, right?
Yeah, because
that's where that mindset comes in. Notice you're working the program. Look at that.
Yeah, I know, and it's so good. And if you don't want to be a part of an official program, you can probably find a friend who you could, maybe a neighbor who, right? You'd say, hey, let's meet every morning, at like 7 and walk for 20 minutes, and and then get ready for work and go to work or whatever. And most of us go to work in our houses anyway these days. Are you working? So you're working in your home too?
I am. Yep, in Fort Lauderdale.
That's wonderful. But you're dealing with people all over probably, which is great.
As far away as South Korea.
Wow.
I was on tonight. We were working this evening, and in South Korea, it was Tuesday. I got to know the bingo numbers. He told me the bingo numbers. It's Tuesday in South Korea.
I know. That's like the folks, in New Zealand. They're always getting bingo early.
Oh, no.
Well, let's find out what other people said, too. And you can see it now. Look at this, John. Getting to P-Town more than just once a year. That sounds like a really good resolution, doesn't it?
That's right.
Less time caring, more time drinking.
Yay, Ryan.
Thank you. I just think honesty is good. Lose my COVID-19, whatever that is.
Oh, Misty. Yeah.
25. Okay, 25 pounds. 2020 resolution, spend less time with family and get out more. Okay, Michael Clay. We've got a lot of great ideas here. Survive 2020, so on to the next year, right? Mm-hmm. On to the next year. Who knows what it will bring? Maybe that's good too. New Year's resolution, drink more than Naomi.
Oh,
I know,
is that possible?
I know Naomi's late tonight. She's going to be here. A sparkling pig. Oh, I wasn't going to have a resolution, but I saw a thing on Facebook and I decided to adopt a resolution. You have given enough. It's time to start receiving. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That is sort of like what Jesus said in the Bible when he said it's important to be nice, but it's nicer to be important. Yeah, okay. Jesus said that. Right. And then exercise. Look at John. Yeah, and look at that. And then Kevin, play more tennis. Hey, I love tennis. I love to play tennis. And Joseph Kenny says, better tips from Miss. There we go.
Thank you. She writes just the tips, though.
I owe him $5. All right. So, and you can tip me. And of course it goes to and Matt Farber, be more patient. Oh, that's my manager. So now I've got the goods on him. And David, look at and get the vaccine and get laid.
I'm with you, David.
In that order. Okay. Don't get those confused. Just eat more fish.
Oh, I love my goldfish.
We should be eating, right?
Farm goldfish, they're great.
Kurt Shade, my resolution see Mr. 1981 at least twice. He's my number one fan.
How much did you pay him?
Oh, that's super fun. Oh, Kurt Shade's my number one fan. And look at that. Still would love to be able and feel safe to go back to the gym. Oh, isn't that nice, Derek? Yes, exactly. Allison, also from P-Town, rewriting my young adult novel again. And you know what? That's a good thing to do. Like pick up that journal or whatever you were working on and you start it again. And don't worry about diet and weight. Look at that. You got some good feedback on diet and weight. Post one video a month on YouTube. Oh, that sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? And Jorge. Oh, didn't make one. Less guilt. Well, there you go. You can still make wise choices, Mm-hmm. And Amber LeMay, let's just close out on that. Try not to fantasize about Chris all the time. Well, let's bring Chris back in. Amber LeMay.
Love Amber.
But here's class act. That is a class act.
Here's the thing. As I understand it, John's New Year's resolution was to get naked more often in online bingo. Were you aware of this?
Really?
That's part of his resolution. I don't think it's like part of the WW curricula, but he literally said wants to take his shirt off on Mr. Field's bingo.
Oh, yeah.
You're kidding.
Well,
and you know what, John?
Chris
is always right.
I've never been wrong about this one.
And right. And Chris has never had me.
I was set up for this.
No, he's never, because
they are really low.
I'm a Christian. I don't do that sort of thing. So, that's good to know because, I bet if we get some tips coming in,
it would be
maybe we could encourage because I bet you're in pretty good shape there, Mr. John. Are you in pretty good shape there?
Yeah.
Look at that. And what's that big red ball you're drinking out of? Look at that.
It's water.
It's water. That's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking water. Yep, I'm drinking water. That's what I drink, a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, right? I used up all
Right.
my drink tickets about 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So thanks to AA, the state of Minnesota, and Jesus, and
It all comes together. Yeah.
And anyway, so that's so great, John. Though, thank you for your input. And what was the results, Chris, on the spinner winner spinner?
So the most popular one, besides other, which we heard so many great ones, was diet at 31%.
Wow.
At 13%, and money at 6%. Which I think is pretty great, that people money is not people's top priority. That's really awesome.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really great.
Yeah.
And I think it shows the kind of people that watch Bingo Bonanza.
That's right. It says a lot.
People who care, right? Yeah. Not about money, but about other things.
Trying to take the shirt off. That's really what it's
fabulous, right? Just hoping. Right. Well, you never know. We'll see. You'll have to remind me of that, though, okay? Because that's not on our schedule, and I'm trying to. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, was try to pay attention to the order, which I don't usually pay attention to. But I'm really trying tonight.
When we come back,
I know we've got.
Is Naomi even back? Is she following a schedule yet or not?
Who's that?
Naomi following a schedule this year?
She is. The problem is that, it's been sort of nice out in Minnesota. I mean, it's been in the 30s and the 40s, And so she and Yvonne, her roommate, Yvonne Splinter, they have been riding the Harley around, and then sometimes they just lose track of time. And so I did hear it round the corner about 10 minutes ago, but we had already started the first game. So I think she's in place now. I can't see her from where I'm sitting, but hopefully I'll just pound on the window and hopefully she'll play the harp for us. But I think she's there. I heard the Harley pull up, so we should be hearing from Naomi. And of course, we want to remind everybody between games, it's a great time to give us a tip if you've want to send us a little something to say thank you. We appreciate that, and we share that with our group. And did I miss anything else, Chris?
No, I think you're good.
Are we ready for the next game?
Let's do it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, listen, the next game is going to be Add It Up. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Add it up, which means it's a little plus in the, there she is. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, she did get here. I thought she would. And you can see all we're doing is really getting one above, below, and side to side of the Facebook, listen to me, of the free space, okay? So you're gonna mark the free space, you're gonna go one up, one down, and one to either side. It's added up. And the reason I chose add it up is because I feel like we need to add up our blessings and add up this new year, all the things we're a year further away from this crazy 2020, which was awful, and we're on to 2021. And next week, we're going to do inaugural balls bingo, celebrating 46 bingos and the 46th president. It's going to be really exciting. But we're only going to be calling I's, N's, and G's. Okay, we're not going to be calling B's or O's. Okay, just I's, N's, or G's. Okay, I's, N's, or G's. And I would like to go, before we go anyplace else, I need to talk with Doug, because Doug has been patiently waiting for us. There we go. Just I's, N's, and G's. Okay. There he is. Hi, Doug. Calling from Miami, but really he's from New Rochelle. And 38.
That's
and
right.
38. We're going to add it up. That's just, remember, add it up. Okay. So I's, N's, and G's we're calling. Nothing else. Not B's or not O's. And now, Doug, I know you worked at Lord & Taylor in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, which has certainly been in the news a lot lately. I guess you can be glad you weren't at Lord & Taylor last week.
That was, yes.
51,
yeah.
G51. Now, did you have anyone, because, I love Washington, D.C., I love New York and all those places because you get to see famous people sometimes. Did you ever get to see anyone famous? Hang on. Oh, wait, we're not doing O's. And we're not doing that. Hang on. Here we go. N37. N37. Oh, I think I met Doug on an Atlantis.
I see that, yeah.
Do you know Rains?
I can't see the picture, so I don't know the name. But if I saw the face, I might.
Oh, Rains. His name is Rains. That's an interesting name, right? I mean, maybe you know more than one Rain. I'm not even sure I know one. Well, I do know one Rain now that I think about it. So now I have to find. Oh, what is Lord and Taylor? Oh. How? Well, clearly we have people who are not gay who are watching this tonight. So you have to explain what Lord and Taylor is. N36.
Sure.
N36. What is Lord and Taylor?
The oldest department store in the United States.
Is it?
It is.
It's the oldest department
1836
store?
or something. And until it closed this week, I think they're going out of business.
This week. So it's perfect timing to have you on.
Yeah.
Great. We're really staying in the news, with the Weight Watchers guy and you and that guy with no teeth. So, and then I'm not sure how that woman from Arizona got on, but that might have just been a mistake. G60, everybody, G60. So now you have to tell us, did you have anyone famous at Lord and Taylor in DC? You must have had someone famous.
Yes, we did actually. One of our best customers was Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. No way. You waited on Linda. Did you really? Was she fabulous? Was she nice?
And I sold ladies shoes, and she loved shoes, and she probably still does today.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, and she would buy them all when we had them in her size, because she was tall and had a big size, the biggest size we carried, which was 10 narrow.
Which is why I don't shop there, because I need a 14 wide. I know. Look at that. Look at that. We could put Ruth in my shoe. Look at this. Here, we'll put Ruth in the shoe. Look at her. Ruth is like, I love the shoe. Look at this. Ruth was tiny. That's how small she was. I can get her in my shoe. So so she had a bigger size, but narrow, I bet.
Yes.
Wasn't she? I bet she took a narrow. I hate that. But I love the fact that you waited on her. And was she nice? Was she a nice person?
Oh,
she just seems like she would be nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right? Absolutely. I love that. I hate to hear somebody like that's not nice. You know what I mean? And sometimes
no. She was one of the best.
She's just salt of the earth. And she lived in D.C.?
In Maryland, in the suburbs. Yeah.
That's interesting. G54. Well, hang on. Don't go anywhere. Okay, what are you doing now? Where are you working now?
Well, now I work in New York for a life insurance company, New York Life.
Ooh, yeah, I don't have a lot of follow-up questions for life insurance. Usually I just shut the door and pull down the drapes and pretend I'm not home, Well, hang on a minute, because we've got someone who has also a job that's not that interesting, and that's Natalie and Kelly. Kelly sells light bulbs.
Actually, Lord and Taylor was one of my largest customers and one of my favorites.
It is not.
I lit all of their stores. Yes, absolutely. And it's
so you're selling light bulbs to department stores?
Yes,
big time. Yep.
Oh, I thought you sold, just to people in Exeter, New Hampshire.
No, Lord was my favorite, and it's really sad that they're gone.
It's terrible that they're gone. I could never afford to shop there, but it was pretty to look in the windows. I just feel bad when stores close. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care if I don't even know what the store is, because it means people are losing jobs. Yeah. And it's just one less place to work, which I just think is awful. And I can't believe they're going out of business. I-16. Lewis is right here. In case you're wondering what's in front of me here. There he is. Hello. Whoops. Oh, God, he tipped over the... There we go. We got it. Got to get the lighting just right. There we are. See, there he is. There's Lewis. Right, buddy? Oh, he's such a handsome guy, and he's so nice. Everybody loves Lewis. And, hang on a minute. I got to get some more balls. So you're selling light. Oh, Susan Amram. Hi. I miss Corner Plaza. I know. We used to have a Corner Plaza was a department store at the Hub Shopping Center in Richfield. And I hate to say it, but I think it would have put Lord and Taylor to shame. It was one of those department stores that was 2 levels. It had a basement. And so on the upper floor was clothes, and in the basement was hardware and toys. And so when I was a little person, I would go down into the basement, and my dad went down there because that was tools and all that stuff. And so my dad and I would be in the basement, and my mom would be upstairs looking through the clothes. So N35. But Susan and I went to elementary school together and high school together, junior high together, and lived not too far from each other. I-21. And so now, what about you, Natalie? What do you do for work?
Oh, I own a social media management company.
Oh, no, what is that?
I manage small businesses' social media platforms.
Oh. Hang on a minute. G, everybody, G53. So what does that mean? What are you doing for them? What is this?
I help them.
Social media. Is this something I should know about?
Maybe. It's a new thing. It's called like Facebook and Instagram. You put posts.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah. And then you do ads, right?
But can anybody do that? G58.
They can.
G58.
But I just got my MBA, so I know a lot about doing the analysis behind it. So you can post whatever you want, but if you're not doing what you're looking for.
Now, what is MBA? All these letters.
A master's of business.
Oh, and then then you can get on the computer and talk to your friends?
Yeah. I'm better at posting than other people.
She's the brain. It's all about the numbers. How to get you big numbers.
Well, who is your favorite? I love this, Lewis. Who is your favorite? You think I'd pay this cat, right? I don't. He just does this for free. I just feed him once a day. That's all it takes. I-20. So, what's your favorite business that you're working with right now?
Ooh, it's a frozen fruit business out of Maine.
Oh, frozen fruit, Maine. That's perfect, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the only fruit they have up there right now. N33.
In January, you're right.
Yeah.
It's miserable. So what's the story with them then? They've got the frozen fruit, and they need to get on social media for that. I-23.
Yeah, totally. You tell everyone where they're being sold, what specials they have. All the recipes. Really fun.
Oh, Kristen sent me the most beautiful Christmas card. I showed it last week. Hi, Kristen. Hang on a minute. I-26. There we are. I-26. And so, now Doug is working in life insurance. Should he be on Facebook telling people about life insurance? Because people generally don't want life insurance.
No, now they need life insurance.
Yes.
Yeah.
In person.
Who owns the business should be on social media.
You think, oh, look at Hot Dog. We've got a winner. Look at all the different bingos. Oh, my word.
We have several.
It's advanced now. We used to just say bingo across. Now we've got multiple bingos. So, Chris, tell us who won that bingo. Who won? Add it up.
So there were a lot of winners, but only one matters. Sorry to put it in those orders. And that was the first one, and that's Bob from Minneapolis.
Bob from Minneapolis. Hot Dog. We got a winner. Woo!
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Oh, Lewis and I are looking through the magic mirror together. Oh, who do you see in the magic mirror? We always see so many people, so many friends in our magic mirror that we just love. Oh, isn't he just the loveliest? Look how sweet he is. Someone should give it a screenshot of this and mail it to me immediately. Look at this. Oh, hi, Ryan. He said, Lewis, because Lewis is one of our best buddies. He's such a good guy. And hi, Roger. Hi. And clapping, Roger's clapping. Thank you, Roger. And Brad from Alabama sending love. And I see so many of you out there. Ronald, thank you. We love this show every Monday. We're going to be here every Monday. We're hanging in there. Roy Schmidt. Hey, Roy. How's it going? Roy and John. Oh, and then look at that. And Peter. Thank you, Peter. Nice to see you, darling. And Derek, my friend Derek, who watches all the time. Thank you for coming back and watching again. And Drew Simmons. Glad to see Chris made it back from PV safely. I know. Chris was in PV a couple weeks ago. Magic Mirror Time in DC is in the house. We see you, DC. And my friend Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Sending love from, and also Wendy reminded me to say hi to Rusty and Dan this week because Rusty's not feeling great. And so we see you, Rusty. We want to say hi. And Tom. Hey, Tom Rubeck. I know Tom. And Casey from Hamilton, Massachusetts. Look at that. Go Natalie and Kelly. And because it's all close out there, everybody knows everybody. You don't even have to live in the same state, and you can kind of be close. It's really amazing because the states are tiny out there. And and look at all that. And hi, and Michael, and look at that, from San Diego. Oh, my friends from San Diego. And then, hey, there. Hello from Folsom, Wendy and Jerry and Stella. Hey, I know them for many, look at that, many times that they always come to bingo. There's certain people, we had people who had perfect attendance on last week, and there were so many people with perfect attendance. It was just amazing. So many people watch every single week, and look at that. Dale, hi Dale from Massachusetts. A lot of people from out east, New Hampshire, and Roger just sending love. We appreciate that. And Brian, hey Brian, and my friend Philippe. Hello, Philippe. And Philippe watches every week, too. He's also very generous. A lot of these people are very generous, too. Hey, Jeff. I know Jeff from Rehoboth Beach. We love Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. I perform at the Blue Moon and have so many friends here. I just love Rehoboth Beach. Hi from, Sunshine, Florida. And that's a perfect name. I love Florida. And Laura, hi, Laura, P-Town Essentials. Woo! All of you P-Towners. You just gave a cheer. And Robert, my friend, Robert from Orange County out there in beautiful Los Angeles is out there, and he watches every week, so generous too. And Kevin from Richfield. Hello, Kevin from Richfield. Danielson. It's a good Richfield name. And Chris, my friend Chris and Miss Veronica. Hello. They were just on last week. And Chris is just starting a new job because he got laid off from Disney. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on out there, so many needs and so many people that need our prayers and our thoughts. Hey, Kevin and Derek, all these names, I know all these people. That's fantastic. And that's one of the things Chris and I were talking about is how much we love all these people that we know. Look at all these, and we know so many new friends from Bingo Bonanza. And I know Pompano Beach. I love Pompano Beach. That's beautiful, my friend Larry. Hey, Larry. I don't know where Spring Hill is. I'll have to find out next time I'm down there. But I know there's a lot of you out there who are maybe, my friend Kristen, who are maybe feeling alone. You're feeling maybe a little bit, maybe just a little bit down, because it's after the holidays. In fact, that's one of the reasons I keep my star up, is just because it's colorful and it's light and it's cheery. And but all my other holiday things have been taken down, and it can feel a little blue. Or maybe and I have a friend that just down the block from me that passed away last week. And so there can be a lot of bad news and be a lot of reasons you're feeling sad. And if you're feeling sad, we see you. You're not alone. We're with you. We understand. There's other people that feel like you do too. And if you're feeling really sad, reach out and make sure you tell somebody. If you're not feeling good, call somebody and tell them, maybe get a nurse on the phone now. That's a whole new thing they're doing. You don't have to go to the doctor. You can just get on your phone and call for help. Okay, make sure you ask for help if you're feeling sad or you're feeling lonely. Okay, just remember you're not alone. We see you with the magic mirror, and even without the magic mirror, I can still see you. And I want you to know I care about you and I love you. And we want you to remember that as you go through some of these, they're kind of challenging times. And so one of the things we appreciate is getting together and having you bring your friends. It's just more of a party. And it doesn't matter how many people come because my trailer, I can only have 5, 6, and it's a crowd. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. We can have as many people at bingo as we want. And so I know Chris is going to tell us who is our share winner this week, and chosen just by chance, right? It's not the person that shared the most, but it's just all the people that shared, and you pick one randomly. And who is the winner this week?
So our random winner this week is Alex K, who's from Toronto, Ontario. So congratulations, Alex.
Congratulations. And you get 2 magnets, a set of 2 magnets. These are magnets that, actually, I couldn't believe we even still had these magnets. They're magnets that I made years ago that I just absolutely love. I love that one that has me holding the hot dish with the fish. I still have those fish, hot, what do you call those? Those oven mitts. I still have those, and I'll have to bring those out one of these days. And then my Red Lips to the White House. We're going to celebrate. We're going to actually, next week, you're going to want to tune in because I have a great video from that show that we're going to show next week on Bingo Bonanza for our inaugural balls bingo. So that is so fantastic. And then, Chris, is there anything else that I'm missing?
No, but I will say that the tips have been coming in. So we maybe, John, we can help John with his resolution later after our final day of bingo.
And John is, and he is trying to help people. And this is something he could do to help us.
And we can do it to help him because it's been his resolution for the year.
Right. Was to go topless on bingo. Exactly. And that's a wish for many, but a dream that comes true for very few. It's a very, very lucky few that get to go topless bingo. Yeah, that doesn't happen every day. So, okay, so let's play one more game. And I know it seems like we're behind. We're not actually behind. We're fine. It's just right on the hour. It only takes a few minutes to do one more game. And remember, you can play on 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay. Refresh your screen. If you have any problems, just refresh the screen. It'll give you new cards. Okay. And then, here, see, it says, get a new card, hit new card, or refresh your browser. So, and then you'll be able to enjoy 3 more cards, 1 more game, and possibly win our magnet set. So our game this time is called Lucky 7. And Lucky 7 is pretty easy because it's you just have to get 7 in any card. It doesn't have to be in any formation. You can't use the free space, but any card. Thank you, Naomi. There we go. I was just motioning her. Anyway, it's just 7 on any one of the cards. So as you're doing it, keep track of how many are on each card, and when you get 7, hit bingo. And then Chris will announce your name if you're the first one. Okay. Now, let's get started. We're calling all. You're not going to use the free space, but we're calling all the letters. Okay. So because we're calling all the letters, I'm wondering if we could bring on all of the guests to this game because I feel like we had such a quality group of people here tonight, and I just want to see everybody. There they are. They're all still. Look at them all. And this is going to be a pretty quick game, okay? And look at you.
We have a costume change.
Yeah, there's a classy crowd. It's a classy crowd.
Look at that.
Oh, and look at they've given the dog a new outfit.
A costume change. Love it.
Oh, and I wonder if it does and I'm wondering if our friend, but you have the same hat, Arnie. You don't have a new hat.
I have my New Year's hat.
Let's see the New Year's hat.
This is my New Year's hat.
What about the hat that you made when you broke your tooth?
Oh my gosh. I think that's up in the closet.
Well,
nothing's in the closet at your house.
This is the Butch hat I made for last year's Super Bowl.
Well, let's see. Whoa.
Good job. I was real Butch.
It has 2 helmets, and everything's Butch except the glitter on the football. It's a little homo.
Wow.
It's a little Nancy boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hang on. I-30, everybody. I-30. I-30. And now, see, that's a whole new thing you could do, Mom, is you could start making hats instead of just, right? I mean, now the dog has a beautiful crocheted outfit, but does it have a hat that goes with the crocheted outfit?
Right.
No.
Booties.
Yeah, I think it would. I think it might be a nice idea to, include a hat. I mean, I don't want to be critical, but I-18.
I can work with Mom.
We all
We can work
love
together.
to hear that, don't we?
Come to Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, I-18. That's always good news. So, and then, and look at John drinking the water, getting ready to take off his shirt. And what I love about it, John, is I love how you're keeping it simple with absolutely no color and no art and nothing behind you. Are you like in a mental hospital or where are you? They have absolutely nothing. Are you in your home?
I am.
Okay, where do you live that you don't have anything? I mean,
No, we live in John.
I mean, even the girls from New Hampshire at least painted their wall of color.
Right.
Right? I mean, they're at least making some effort, right? Look at that.
He just moved in.
I just
He sells
moved.
light bulbs to Lord and Fletcher or whatever. Or Lord and Taylor. That was it. Not Harry and David.
John, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
34. And 34. Oh, you can't. Don't listen to her. She sells light bulbs. So,
Hey, I knew
and
light
poor
bulbs.
Doug. Look at Doug down there. Doug, how are you, sweetie? And
Great.
how's your dog? Look
Leave
at
the
that.
light bulbs
This is
alone.
OC. This is OC. Say hello.
Oh, she's beautiful. Is it a girl?
Yes.
A poodle or what kind of dog?
I believe so. Yes.
What was
It's not
that
my
answer,
dog.
Jack?
Yes,
So
she is a dog.
I'm down
Okay,
here in
is it
Miami.
your dog,
visiting-
Doug? I mean, did you just run across the hall?
It's
and
my
get a
friend's
dog?
dog. It's my friend's dog.
Oh, anyway, B5. B5, everybody.
Okay.
And look at that. Vodka helps with losing your clothes on big. Yes, it does. It does. I know that from experience. That's why I'm not drinking the vodka anymore. Yes. I mean, I gotta keep my career going. Chris Caputo. Where's Chris Caputo gonna? Wait a minute. He's the staff.
Wait a minute. He's not allowed to
He's the help. He's the help. All right.
Help.
I-19.
I thought they banned elected officials from social media.
Exactly.
Get off, man.
Some elected official. Oh, yeah. Drop the microphone. Walk away. Exactly. I-25. How about this week in the news? Whoa.
Crazy.
We've got an exciting week, right?
Oh, I haven't had that.
Yeah.
That's what, to me, it makes it feel like it's a year between bingos. It just feels forever. Because when we get back together, so much has happened in a week. You know, you're just like, oh my
They've been
word,
doing a lot of
that's
social distancing on airplanes today.
61. Social. Oh, look at Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Hey.
Where did you make that?
Yes.
He was born
Wow.
with that.
You
He
can't
popped out with
find these at Home Depot. I tell people.
What do you wear? Okay, what are you wearing that to? Hopefully not a protest, because I'm telling you.
Oh, sweetie. I wear it to go to the bars.
He wears it to the kitchen.
I know.
Oh, to the kitchen.
Out the garbage.
Okay. Yeah, just, places that matter.
Yes.
So I-21.
Oh,
And
fine,
so and so if anyone needs social media help, like you should be making those hats for other people. Arnie, you should be making those hats for other people.
Phone call together. Yeah.
What's that?
I think we need to connect Arnie and Natalie, because between her social media and his hats, I mean, it's one.
Well, what about the dog clothes?
We can all make it. Let's all make it happen. We can sell it at Lord and Taylor. Bring them back to business.
Yeah.
We can do it all.
That's right.
Because it's amazing.
062. Well, I have to say, I do have to say that having your mom come up and live with you every year for a little while is pretty great. I mean, I would have gone bananas. I mean, I visited my mother every day. Yeah, cheers. Let's do
that. Even my drink is sweating for that.
My pole dancer appreciates it.
And I'm thinking now, as we wrap up the evening, John, and we'll play some. Look at this. They're drinking right out of the bottle. It is New Hampshire.
Just do it.
How's the weather in New Hampshire? Is it just horrible? Is it snowy and crazy? What's it like in New Hampshire?
Just very cold. No snow.
No snow, just cold.
Just cold.
That's probably like Boston.
We got a bingo.
We got a bingo.
Is that like Boston? Is Boston like Boston's always cold?
Yeah.
You know, in the wintertime, that is where I've been the coldest, is in Boston. I think that is so cold.
Yeah.
Because it's that damp cold.
Yeah.
Like you just can't put enough layers on it. Just keep more layers and more layers. But it's a beautiful city. I do love Boston. And I wish I knew what Exeter looked like. My boyfriend Jeremy used to throw pizzas in Exeter. At a pizza place. My boyfriend Jeremy.
We've been looking for him. We've been
very handsome. Very handsome. He has a beard right now. So anyway, so we have a winner, okay, but we have to find out who the winner is. This is our final winner of the night. Chris, who is our winner of two, not one, but two magnets?
Oh, you're giving away double magnets? I don't know if Matt's aware of that, but Seth from Atlanta, Georgia will definitely be happy to hear.
Yay! That? It sounds like a Jew. Hot dog, we got a winner. I didn't know the Jews were named. All right.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Now, John, I'm wondering, are you going to follow through and help us if we play music and we all are online together, if we all get there together?
Oh, boy.
And then what I was thinking is, Mom, you could take the dog's outfit off.
All right, we'll do it together.
Okay, we'll do it together. Here we go. We're going to play a little LOVE. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Don't forget, next week it's 46. 46. Oh, my word, he's hairy. Oh, fantastic. Well, that looks lovely. Now, don't be putting that shirt back on. So, listen, don't forget, join us next week. It's Inaugural Balls Bingo, okay? Inaugural Balls Bingo. Thank you to my live audience. Thank you, everyone who watched. I hope you'll come back. We're going to be celebrating a new president. That's going to be pretty exciting, I think. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody get ready to spell it. Are you all ready?
Are we all taking it off?
Take it off.
Okay, here we go. Arnie's taking his shirt off too. Oh, George, take it off, Doug.
Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead, Kelly.
The way you look at me. It's you're the only one that I see. He is very, very extraordinary. Is even more than anyone that you adore.
Come on, Kelly.
Made for me again. Love was made for me and you. I love you all. Good night.
Do you find it difficult to purchase the newest, smartest, updated fashions during this pesky virus lockup? Ladies, now you can turn your quarantine into couture when you call Pennies from Helen. That's right, Helen Nagurski of Richfield will take your measures and select your perfect new seasonal ensemble at J.C. Penney's. The women of Richfield have been relying on Helen for 28 years, and now you can too. It's easy, it's economical, it's like having your own personal shopper at J.C. Penney's. Don't be dowdy and out of date. Call Pennies from Helen, and you'll look great. Additional charges may apply for plus sizes.